Beautiful ballpark on campus. She has really helped to change the face of softball. Are probably two of the most impactful coaches in the history of the sport.
Cool. But one of those things where you just don't have the opportunity to put together a lot of innings.
Well, here's your example. Kendall Wells from Bogart, Georgia, who hits a high fly ball, late break, coming in on it now. She went to Notre Dame High School. Line drive, left center field, toward the wall. She just left the building. Ella Parker, a clothesline home run, doing damage, and just like last night, the Oklahoma Sooners strike first.
4 last night, now 1 here in the first inning. And Parker was not one of those that homered last night, so she says first inning.
Earned herself along the way, freshman of the week honors. She was a traditional old school red shirt back in 2024 walk in Honolulu as she takes a drop ball a little bit low. One of her more unique challenges, I think, for Caitlin Lola this year. This season as a head coach, season 5. Gabby skies that one to center. Will the ballpark hold it? No way! Over the batter's eye in center field, and Gabby Garcia has Homa. Responding to being punched firmly last night by the Cats, they punch right back tonight.
Runs in the last game in the first inning, so they hit 2 here. The difference is the 2 walks that are. It's one thing to give up solo shots and runs that are 2-run, 3-run home runs with those free passes in front of them.
Zeros on that jersey, a freshman. Oklahoman, they kept her in-house, in-state. Yeah, freshman All-American preseason watch list of high school. National Honor Society, Mackenzie. 3-2. Out toward third, bobbled, recovering. Jen sniffing. Kai Minor, good pitch, right up under the hands. And also played for Mike Stith of the OC Batbusters, and Kai Minor's got herself a base hit. I like to develop, I like to recruit, I like to have freshmen earn their way into the lineup and play. We're a developmental program. Elena Agbayani. Go down, you had your eyes on her for a good reason. Mission players to use the portal to find her way to Oklahoma. The homers, the barrel-chested slugger, fan favorite, that's his daughter. And his daughter rolls it into center field where a base hit. And the Sooners add on.
Oh, no doubt. And to me, this is what I know Coach Gasso is going to be excited about. I know she loves the home runs, but 2-out score.
Atlanta with a base hit. It's interesting. Pat, she values her second baseman in this case, Agbayani, as that throw goes into center field. Tied her up in on her hands. Fly ball right center field. Tracking just shy of the track. 43 innings of work last year. Didn't lose a game. 3.09 ERA. Ended up winning 6. Every year she played high school softball, Lowry was nominated to be the Indiana Gatorade Player.
That ball down and just be so deceptive about it.
Lifted into left center field. First pitch swinging. Serenity Trice, another strong start. Then engage and drive it to the right side. Right up under that swing, aggressive curveball disappears down below. Even nights like this are important for Caitlin and her team to learn from.
Yeah, no doubt. This is a team, and that's not a lot. 12 of them newcomers, 9 returns.
A slicing line drive that got over the Wildcat sign and left. 5 1/3 at Indiana before transferring, striking out 36. Good extension from Wells, but the ballpark holds. It came after her on the attack. And this time she walks.
You could just tell Barry very careful around Ella Parker.
She mentioned Tony Rico. She mentioned Marty Tyson. She mentioned Coach Stith, who we talked about before. The 0-2 on a line, hugs the line, but just foul. Would have been extra bases. Didn't get the commit and a stolen base. As the sun sets, there's still an issue with some bright sun in certain parts of the field as this popped foul. 3-2. Fights it off into right field. It's a base hit. Big aggressive turn. The throw to the plate, not in time. Basha High School. That's a couple of hours from here. It's in Chandler, Arizona. That's where made her high school career famous. Tried to pull a pitch down and away. Screwball that time. He walks as well as she puts that one on the ground. How about 3 of her first 8? Been on base 6 times. Grand slam for Beal. She drops down a bunt. Beal is on. Throw back behind the runner at second. Grand slam last night. She hit that one, I don't know, about 6 feet. Of course, a bunt.
Really done. Anytime you can be in a sacrifice situation and
skies that one, right side. Oklahoma in front of their dugout. No balls and 1 strike the count to Cena. San Diego, California. Went to Cathedral Catholic High School. To the right side. Frustrating, I think, for Cena because that's a nice approach.
Great snag.
To dependable glove. That time rolls to the right side, picked on a backhand. Beautiful using her momentum that time.
Yeah.
2-1, hands pulled in, high fly ball toward the wall, hugging that wall.
Well, are you good with the tie? Because neither of us are correct, and it's right in the middle. It's there, but either way, ball 4.
Change up. Well, that one fluttered in, very tantalizing, and somehow Parker did.
Really liking what I'm seeing from this freshman. I think
side swing take, especially a tall athlete like that. I don't know, I'll put it simply, not fall over.
You know, you call it an active take, and you work on those.
Ty Minor waves through that one, runner on the move, tagged down, and a beautiful job. Look.
You may miss, and then your glove is up, and that runner has the ability to get.
Change up. She went back to it, lifts it into right field. She doubled up on that pitch. 1-0 the count. Elena Agbayani. Elana, I should say, Agbayani. Apologies, Miss Agbayani. Back in the first inning. Really talented D1 level baseball player. All Mets in my memory. 3-1.
Here with a big strike zone, as always.
Thought the runner was going, it was a bluff. Rolled right side. There's that second baseman again. Man, she makes it look easy. I love being corrected, you know that. I don't think that's hyperbole when you mention those two. It's really changing the face of the sport.
No doubt, and it was a cool moment. Coach Kendria threw out the first pitch, and you kind of take that kind of stuff for granted, right? Those are the goats of our sport. And
6 times in her first 3 games.
Your favorite position?
Duke, screaming line drive to center field, 1 away. She made it clear, like, I watch players a lot when they're not playing. I watch players a lot when there are meetings on the mound, when players a lot when they strike out with the bases loaded when their team needed a hit. Bouncing ball, middle of the diamond. That one slips right on through. Look, Shockey can fly. There was no play. You're frustrated if you make that big out, but I'm watching to see if you go to the corner of the dugout and make it about you for 1-0 the count. Trice drops down a bunt. And the final thing she said.
Gets and everything.
Trice finds right field with a base hit. Well, this is how they win, and they're going to win a lot this.
And then, of course, now one of the best short gamers ever is the head coach. Just done and getting on base.
And that's what that pressure does. Got away with one up, but I think it was maybe up enough to where she couldn't do the damage she. Skies that one toward right. Will Hillenbrand hold it? It's shy of the track, and it does. A big night and a big way to start a big night as that one trickles, crawling right up the line. Takes a right turn, and Cassidy.
That's fun. And you can see where Jenna Sniffen was playing because of the power.
Calculus, excellent student as she rips that one to left field. I don't know if there's a formula to figure out how hard she hit that one.
Overwhelmed and get that adrenaline going. You're going to pitch through your spin.
15 more round trippers would follow. Ball 4. Barbecuing done, dips, your chips. There's that one. The 1-1. Change up, flutters high. She threw a change up.
Just not a very comfortable place to be.
Out front, bobbled onto the bag, and a run will score. Javelin, that was her deal. Threw the javelin, I mean, really threw it well. Two-time state champion javelin. 0-2 the count on Alyssa. She chops that one. Carrot Dad James 0-2. High fly ball left field. Alyssa crushed it. 3-run home run. Welcome back to Arizona.
And that's her second home run. And Janae Barris, she wanted it back right away. She gave her a couple of changeups in her.
Dropping out a bunt to follow it up on. Gives that one a ride. Crush, the freshman makes a statement way out of here. Oh, Lexi. Is this?
Well, everyone knows how young. Talk about these freshmen in a row. Alyssa Parker, 3-run home run. Kai Miner sets the table. Freshman at bat, I think that's just, a perfect everything. Clouds, and then the ball's just like going into the sky. It's just so pretty.
Malloy slaps that one back to the screen. Remember Kiki, incredible player as well. Tia's on. Kiki, a little bit of adversity for the first time now.
Well, obviously not seeing Jalen Adams. And, also worth noting, we haven't seen Riley Holder.
12 home runs her freshman year. That's a bolt that's headed to the corner. Malloy hurrying to third. Gasso throws up the stop sign. It's a couple of bases. Ella Emmerling gets the call now to swing the bat. And she swings it into left center field. That's a base hit for Emmerling, an RB. 21, 2, 3, 4 run for Oklahoma as Ella blasts that one to center field. Off the batter's eye, a 3-run bomb. She's got 5 runs batted in.
Watch this swing here. So, little leg kick, full extension, head is down. And you know what? I don't even think she got all of that. 24/7. That's the good stuff.
Sophomore Sydney Barker now. Sid number 77 on that jersey. Found her way to shortstop as well. When she was in, she did damage as she lifts that one into left center field, and it's a base hit. And you've got an even series. Squared her up.
Tense and under pressure.
There's nothing more fun to me, and again, it's 16-0. A younger version of Patty, but both of these coaches understand game management. It's no offense to the pitchers that
expect a different arm for Oklahoma in the circle. Clean inning to try and close this game out for the Sooners. Audrey, a clean inning, kind of get on the right back side of things. And I guarantee you that, huddle with Caitlin Lowe and her team, I'm sure they...
Defensive changes set up. Lexi McDaniel's playing first. I do know that. I'll set the scene with the... Tied her up right in on the knuckles. Zipped on across the dot. Sid Berzon. To Ella Kavanaugh. And as that one runs in and off the plate. It's the count to 3-2, and Emma's on.
Earlier in this I guess last calendar year, I realized that I'm allergic to avocado. Palm it in your hand a little bit more, slow it down.
Gave herself up on an off-speed pitch. They get 1 point, Catholic. Hot shot. Nice play on a backhand. Trotting to the bag in time for the out. High blasted to center field. Over the batter's eye and gone. 17-0.
Home run.
First collegiate home run for...
That's just such a good shot where you can watch it in front of you. Plays ASU, and then softball has a double header. You can just show up at game day and see who will give us a mic.
I'm told it's 2:30, 4:30. Rocket shot. Tia. So give me that Saturday again.
Relax.
You go. Well,
Yeah.
you can relax however you want. You can relax and take a tour around the bases like Cassidy Pickering will do. That's 19 for Oklahoma. He hit 4 time on base nights. She's a triple shy of the cycle.
She sure is.
I mean, there's no doubt about that. Continues. I'm guessing into center field. Couple of at-bats and a couple of hits off the Oklahoma native. Little chopper out towards short. No chance.
You find yourself to earn a spot, or what a play.
Look at the play.
It was 11-6 last night. It was a 1-run ball game many a time. It's always the same. And when you carry yourself.
And she's the starter tomorrow,
Yep.
correct?
Yep.
0-2, lined into center field. It's a base hit. Slips by Reagan. Lexi out toward third, onto the bag. Sniff.
So the chips and salsa will actually make sense. That changeup, throw it in.
She did, but Reagan was ready for it that time.
Oklahoma's been working on some things, giving people different opportunities. Well, Arizona, you're going to try and expand.
Sid off the knuckles into left field. It's down for a base hit. Tonight, at least, for sure, she's got plenty of giddy up in that right arm. Taylor Beal, high fly ball, center field. The crowd was excited, but the ballpark held it. Run. Kavanaugh sinks into her legs, wags that bat. Let's do it. She does.
Senior to freshman convo right here.
Two, change up, ground ball. That'll do it. Oh,
But they kept pedal to the metal, and obviously Jalen Adams not pitching for Arizona. Oklahoma coming out, flexing their offense, and a great outing. We can't.
just gathering after really battling these last 2 days. 2 great programs. That's, woo, if that isn't